What's up everyone, I am Jammy and I am bringing you my first ever Rust update video. This video will also include the devblog that was also released, but that will be later in the video. I will keep everything short for the update, but I will leave the devblog as close as possible to the source material without infringing on any possible copyrights. Let's get started. Entity name building on pooled entities, runtime player model LOD assignment, and player model frame updates have all been optimized so the game should run a bit smoother. Pooling has also been added to player collision, model, and name tags. This eliminates stuttering, also improving game performance. A warm-up to player animations has been added so that the player model will snap to the correct animation when it becomes visible. Netgraph can now only be used by admins and developers. Lighthouse placement and geographical features on smaller maps have been improved. Underground rubber banding has been eliminated. Collider and renderer capacity bashing convars have been added. Fly and jump hack protection is now stricter. The finished lighthouse has been added into the game. More finished industrial props were also added. A new guitar view model was added, along with the world model and LODs, or LODs. When you drop the guitar from your inventory, you will now see the guitar instead of a burlap sack. Water-related DirectX 9 half-screen darkening has been fixed. DirectX 9 motion blur and water reflections have also been fixed on AMD R9 GPUs. Underground sections of the game can now use environment volumes. All old bone armor has officially been removed. Turrets can now only hold standard 5.56 rifle ammo, and standard XP gain has been doubled in speed. Alright, devblog time. Every entry in the devblog I quite literally labeled in numerical fashion, and they are as follows. First things first is that the standard XP gain rate has been increased until the component system that replaces the XP system is launched from the pre-release branch, so you should be enjoying faster gain rates and higher levels sooner. Second tells that the auto turrets can now only hold standard 5.56 rifle ammo, limiting your killing variety, but however only slightly. Third is huge. Since the recycler has been added to the pre-release branch on Rust, the recycler destroys the item you insert into it and gives you a fraction of the resources that create that item. Note that the art of the recycler is temporary, so how it looks is subject to change. I'm going to go ahead and play a clip for you of that right now. Fourth states that a host of uncraftable components have been added into the pre-release branch, so if you'd like to check out the recycler and up-and-coming component system, then hop into the pre-release branch and enjoy. Fifth alerts us the player model, collision, name tag instantation, and updating has had some performance tweakage, so you should experience less FPS and performance issues while wandering the rusty landscapes. Sixth states that animation snapping has been added, so now a warm-up mechanism will snap a player's animation to the current state of their model when it becomes visible, so no more quote-unquote laggy player models. Seventh shows us the beauty of anti-hack strictness has been increased, further decreasing the amount of undetected fly and jump hacks you have probably experienced. 8 allows server owners to limit the maximum vertex count of pooled mesh colliders. The default maximum has also been halved, so there should be less physics performance regression on some servers. 9th promotes that significant camera overhead issues are being investigated, so we can hopefully see a fix for this soon. 10th shows that small procedural maps have received adjustments when generating, and that these now include some of the more interesting geographic features of the larger maps. 11th tells us that terrain carving regression has been fixed so that there is no longer any underground rubber banding. 12th has fixed water seeming brighter at a distance by improving water fog. Water and fog should now blend seamlessly together. 13th brings some love for AMD GPU users. A few DirectX 9 issues have been solved that affected the R9 models and possibly a few others. Motion blur, broken water textures, and the half-darkened screen issues have been fixed. Optimization efforts will focus on the R9 380 models and above, mostly. 14th pumps out more cave layouts and improvements to them. These layouts are as follows. 3 small caves ranging from easy to difficult navigation, 3 medium caves ranging from easy to difficult navigation, and 3 large caves ranging from average to difficult navigation. 15th shoves forth upsetting news as Gary is deciding on removing Legacy Rust from Steam, saying we have to keep paying middleware companies to keep Legacy available. This amounts to a few $1,000s a year, which we haven't really minded paying for the last few years because we assumed that a lot of people were still enjoying it. To be totally blunt, we don't really like these middleware companies, so we would rather not keep paying them. 16th is a happier note with Gary saying he's looking to replace every Steam-specific file in Rust and replace it with its own DLL so that there's a nice and easy-to-use library available, and for porting Rust to consoles once the game is fully released, so other players on other platforms can now enjoy this game with us. 17th releases the finished Lighthouse into the wild, and it will no longer spawn on beaches or too close to cliffs, so it should always spawn at least near water. 18th visualizes more improved industrial props, thus making you find fewer unfinished props in-game. 19th brings the MP5 ever closer by nearly finishing its animations. There's a bit of tweaking left, but we should be able to get our paws on it soon. Here's a clip of the nearly complete animations. '20th gives the guitar new view model and animations, a new deploy sound, and new world model in LODS or LODS. Not quite sure how to say that. Here's a clip for you to feast your eyes upon. '21st tells tales of sound occlusion being polished and optimized and will hopefully be in the next patch. The final piece states that item placement sounds are being worked on and added, so placing campfires, doors, and other such items will no longer be silent. So you can no longer secretly fortify your base while somebody's raiding you, they will know what you're doing. I will provide a link to the Devblog in the description of the video below, so you can see everything that was said for yourself, because I more than likely miscommunicated something along the way, as I am personally horrible at understanding things. So that will conclude this Rust Update and Devblog video. Tell me what you think of all this in the comment section below, and tell me how to improve these videos for the future. If you liked this video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, a thumbs down, and I will see you all in the next video.